want to sit around and wait. Like, if they want to fight December, I'll still fight October. I'll fight someone in October and then I'll go into December. Like, I want to stay active, you know. Those 3 fights that I had close together, man, those are the most active I've been for a long time. And I just want to keep that ball rolling, you know, keep fighting. So, but, man, if he wants to fight in December, I will happily, man, sign the contract now, you know, like, let's get the deal now.
There's other avenues. Ideally, we'd want the Opetaia fight, but if he can only do October 12th and I can only do November or December, then it's not going to happen. It's just because my fight and my dates are after his doesn't mean I'm ducking him. If he wants to rush, if anything, he's got longer to prepare. If he's going to be ready for October 12th, he's got an extra 4 to 8 weeks to prepare for me. So he can wait then.
Is BIllam-Smith ducking Opetaia? But before we get into it, yes, this is a change of scenery. I'm on holiday in sunny Cyprus and I'm sweating like anything. It's 40 degrees here, and no, there is no Baz for this episode. We were hoping to do a sit down. He is in the country too, but he's off sunning himself on a beach somewhere. So you're stuck with me. But let's get into it. Is BIllam-Smith ducking Opetaia? Well, there's 2 main factors here. BIllam-Smith has said there's not enough time to prepare for a mid-October card in Riyadh. He wants over 10 weeks. We know BIllam-Smith, he's very meticulous in his preparation with Shane McGuigan, his trainer. They like to have a set game plan. They had one for Okoli, they had one for Riakporhe, and they won't be rushed. But is that just an excuse? I don't know, you tell me, put it in the comments below. The other thing as well, the figures being bandied around at the moment is $1.2 million. And reportedly, that's not enough for BIllam-Smith. For a unification bout, I would imagine it would actually be a bit more than that. Yeah, BIllam-Smith has built up a big following in the UK with the Bournemouth fans. He's been able to fill out a stadium, and Opetaia has built up a massive following in his home country in Australia with the Samoan fans as well, and across the globe. He's definitely won over quite a few UK fans as well. So you've got 2 big players there, BIllam-Smith and Opetaia. The problem is the cruiserweight division. It's always been a little bit of a hard sell, but I think with those 2 kinds of fighters, Opetaia and BIllam-Smith, the 2 styles would mesh for a really good fight. We've got Opetaia, who likes to move. He's a southpaw. He's got really good footwork and he's got power. And you've got BIllam-Smith, who's not afraid to take 2 to land one. He's been in quite a few exciting fights, although the Okoli one was a bit of a stinker, and as well as the Riakporhe ones. So is it BIllam-Smith ducking Opetaia? Or is it his trainer saying that he shouldn't fight him based on this type of notice? The other thing to consider is Ben Shalom. We know he's been known to pull fighters out of purse bids and delay fights been taking place. He had the Wardley versus Clark fight that was pushed back because Ben Shalom said it wasn't enough time, and in the end it turned out to be a great fight when it did happen. But there's been a few other purse bids which Ben Shalom's pulled out his fighters from, and you've got Matchroom, who's the other players. They are promoters for Opetaia. So you've got Matchroom, Eddie Hearn and Ben Shalom with Boxer, who not really known to get on, but with these Riyadh cards you've got Turkey Al Sheikh throwing lots of money at the promoters and getting them to work together. We know on some of the latest Riyadh cards, Boxer has been invited to the party, although they're a bit late on. So let's look at the options for Opetaia. If BIllam-Smith doesn't take the fight, then we've got the Ramirez fight potentially there. He's with Golden Boy, but is that going to sell as well? We've got Opetaia saying he wants to unify, he doesn't want to hang about. The other potential fight down the line is a fight with Usyk. That's been talked about, but we all know Usyk has to get through Tyson Fury for a second time. And chances are, if Fury were to get a win, then there potentially would be a 3rd fight there. But Opetaia has said he wants to step up to the heavyweight division, and we have Usyk, who follows a similar path. So potentially they could meet somewhere in the middle, maybe at bridgerweight, or Opetaia could jump up to heavyweight. Looking at Opetaia, he's not a massive cruiserweight. you've got some big guys in the cruiserweight division who boil down and then on fight night they come in massive, but Opetaia's not one of those. So how well would he fare in the heavyweight divisions? If you were to look at a fight between him and Usyk, although the styles would make for a great fight, there would be a massive advantage there for Usyk, who's now grown into that heavyweight frame, and then there'll be a massive size advantage for him there. Chris BIllam-Smith has said he's prepared to fight in November and December. Final thoughts: is BIllam-Smith ducking Opetaia? Well, BIllam-Smith has been shown that he's not afraid to fight some tough opponents. As I said, Bakoli is not a great style there, and Riakporhe is a hard puncher. So I don't think he is afraid, but I believe he's been advised to wait by Ben Shalom and Shane McGuigan to make sure they're fully prepared for this fight, because as I said, Opetaia is a southpaw. They want to get in some great southpaw sparring, they want to put together a plan. They would have seen holes in that Breeders fight when Opetaia fought him for the second time, and that would give them some hope for a win. I have written off BIllam-Smith countless times in the past, and he's proven me wrong, and he's managed to get the win. So I think they would believe if they've got a full camp, there's a chance of causing an upset, and the longer it waits, there is a potential to push up the price as there's a bit of back and forth. We know Opetaia doesn't like to call out fighters, yet the last few weeks he has been making it known that he does want that BIllam-Smith fight. So the ball is firmly in BIllam-Smith's court. If he wants that fight, it's there. Do I think this fight gets made? Yes, I do.